Right, okay, peasants, welcome back. This is the morning, literally after the night before. Now, I'm not bothering with candles today. It's going to be too fucking hot, right? I've even got the window semi-open, which I don't normally do. So, right, what have I done? I've created the meat mixture for the keema naans. We've got a mixture of lamb mince and beef mince. I put in there cumin, turmeric, them green chilies, garlic, coriander powder, and a few other bits and bobs. I've already done the water for the pilau rice, so we've got in there cinnamon, curry powder, turmeric, and cumin seeds, and a couple of other little special treats. Oh, and some garlic as well. So that's the situation. I'm going to turn this up. We are doing basically, we're going to start to be doing the fucking naans basically. Is all I'm saying. Yeah, it's all I'm saying. Right. I'm going to put a tiny bit of oil in here. Just a little bit. Just to give it some velveting business. Yeah, that's all we're after. Right, I've got a load of stuff out. I've got things, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm confused, and I've done a poo. So there you go. Right, okay, let's get the meat out. Let's get the yogurt out, and let's get things kicking off. Right, yeah. So I had to add a little bit more meat mixture. So there's the meat mixture. So you'll know, I don't need to show you it because it's just meat mixture, isn't it? Right, okay, let's do it. So, we're going to create a dough. Alright, that's the main purpose of the situation today. Alright, right, so we're going to season this flour up with lots of different bits and bobs. Alright, here we go. I'm not going to measure it, I'm just going to put some flour in and see how much dough we get. Hopefully, we've got enough. Alright, if it ain't enough, then there's nothing much I can fucking do apart from make some more, and I'm not doing that. Right, I'm going to put some sea salt in. I'm going to put some, for greenery, I haven't got coriander, so I'm just going to whack in a capful of green herbs. Yeah, it'll give it green ability, so you know, if you don't like it, it's just, that is just fucking how it is at the end of the day. So we need to be aware and semi-aware all at the same time. I've got to keep a responsible eye on this. I'm just going to slice the garlic thinnish. It's going to get whizzed up in here, but fuck it, we'll do it. So I mean, and then we just chuck it in it really. So hopefully that'll be alright. Okay, right, okie dokie. So yes, it's morning. I thought I'd get this done in the morning. Yeah. Because I've got a lot of responsible duties to do later, so I'm not going to get into it, but yeah, I'm literally like, you know, the holiday's coming to an end. I've got to go back to work Friday, so it's all a little bit fucking, like a bit sour notes really, do you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to whack in some yogurt. I'm going to put in quite a bit. If I have to do something else, then I will. It'll be a case of I'll put yogurt in it and things. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to put a little bit of black pepper in there as well. I've seasoned it. I'm going to put the rest of the cumin seeds in. Yeah, they're going to give it their dulcet tones as well. That's the end of the cumin. No more cumin, apart from powdered cumin. So there we go. Right, let's spin it up and see what this gravy brings us. I've forgot to put the oil in it. Well, we need to put a little bit of oil. Yeah, so like I said, it's going to get really hot here in the kitchen because apparently it's going to be 30 today. So I'm not really looking forward to that. I was hoping I'd see the last of the heat, but well, fucking hell. But sadly that was not the case. So let's just do it. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. See what she brings, right? think that's her done. Oh, she feels quiet. She feels, the dough still feels a bit wet, so I'm gonna have to top it up a little bit. Right, let's have another look. If it's too wet, it's going to be too sticky. Right, let's have another little butcher's. Right, okay, it's still fairly sticky, so I'm going to run with it. I'm making an executive decision. So we are going to need, this is where a lot of things are going to come into play now. So we're going to start doing basically a bit of dough making. Right, so this is going to be tricky, as much for you as it is for me. Yeah, it'll be one of them situations where I'm hoping it'll be alright, but we just don't know yet. This could go in all sorts of ways. I'll take it off. I think that's fine. We're not going to need that again. Okay, well, we have got a little bit of stickerisation going on. Just want to cover it, alright. I just want to almost ball it. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Right, it's not bad. It's got some nice shifty business to it. Alright. I'm going to flatten it out and then we're going to roll it. Yeah, so I can see a lot of the nice greenery tunes slipping through this darn note, or not, no darn, or whatever the fuck it is. Okay, so we've got, so it's not sticking. It's got good moisture and it's got the right sort of content that I want. All right. Okay. I'm sweating already. You know what I mean? I'm already sweating already. I'm going to grab a handful of meat. All right. Right, so it's a mixture of lamb mince and beef mince, and all the things that you'd put into a keema naan. Alright, I'm going to pump that in the middle, and I'm going to pull this like a package, right, like that. Pull it all over, right, and we're just gonna shape it a little bit, yeah, and then we're just gonna. I'm going to use a lid and I'm going to press it down with this initially. So it's just literally like a parcel. Alright. Just going to turn it over. I'm just going to tuck the sides in a little bit. There we go. So it's like a nice round parcel, just like this. If I lift it up, nothing will happen. Just like that, just like a nice round parcel. And then we're going to turn it back over. Right, we've got a little bit of separation going on, which is fine. And we're just going to ease it out now. Okay, I'm just feeling that. Well, I'm just feeling its dexterity and body structure. We've got a little bit of breakage at the end there, as you can see. It's not going that brilliantly, so it's fine. We will get, it's a keema naan, so you know it's one of them breads that if it does start to puncture like it literally has, that's not my concern. It's not your concern because you're not making it, but I wanted it to be like that because that's called rustic. Yeah. It just, where it shows the people who are eating it, it's got real stuff inside, and they're not talking like bullshit. So I think that's important. I think that always holds a lot of weight and a lot of dexterity. Before we move on to anything else, nearly just smashed my thing out there. Before we move on to anything else, I want to point out a little trick to people. What we're going to do called brushing butter. Alright. So this is where we're going to take some butter, put it in a pot like that, and then what I do is, just because I can, I'm a little bit mitchy, I'm going to put that in the microwave just for literally a few seconds. And when this is done, we're going to whack the grill on. It's going under the grill, alright? So we're talking about juicy times and spicy abilities, yeah? So here we go. And we get the brush of abilities, there it is, yeah. Right, we'll take that, the butter, and we'll just leave that to one side with the brush, and we'll be ready when we're ready, right? So here we go, we're going to lift it up, we're going to transfer it. Now we should be hearing a slight sizzle, we're not, because the pan is not hot enough. That's boiling away, creating a bit bedlam, alright, don't like that. So we're going to put the rice in now before we lose any form of conscious awareness. Right. So I'm going to whack in some rice. Now I always do too much rice, but at the end of the day I believe that you can't ever have enough rice. Everyone likes a bowl of rice, yeah. Like, even like the ones in like the southern continent and shit, they like it as well. Okay, so there we go. That's good shit. Right, it's looking a bit of a mess here on the set. Yeah. These things will happen. Now this is going to be flavoured. Now whether it goes golden or whether it goes slightly darker, it is not up to me. It's up to that. That's up to the chemical composition inside of there. Yeah. And that's just how it is. It's just one of them things. Okay. Well, I'm going to speed this frying up. I don't think I've gotten it to a correct procedure or a correct place. So, right, okay, I'm going to do the next one. So, same sort of deal, yeah, same sort of deal. I'm going to roll it in that flour. This one's, I'm going to do 3. I think 3 will be fine. There we go. Now I've got a nice platform to spread things onto now. Yeah, we're really picking it in there and keeping an eye on that at the same time. And don't forget the rice. Right, not forgetting the rice. I'm gonna keep that move around now. I want it to really start getting into its situations. There we go. I was getting some major government propaganda going on there. That was amazing. Right, okay. I'm going to press this down. Okay. And then with this, we're just going to lightly roll it out. Yeah, just lightly roll it. Yeah. I mean, with an iron, you've got to make sure, you know, you keep all your things close to your chest. Yeah, you keep it. You know, you keep it nice and pingy. Yeah. We're on a pingability. Yeah. So that's what I'm mainly going on about, is can I keep my ping up? Yeah. And if you can't, then you know, doing these sorts of real technical awarenesses is truly astonishing sometimes. Okay, so I was going to put something in here, but I've actually forgotten, so fuck it, I can't do it now, come on. I was going to put some lemon juice in there, but I've literally forgotten because I'm a donut. But it doesn't matter, it's fine, you can still carry the weight, and we're going to carry it through, alright. Okay. Little bit of flour over the top of that there. So don't forget, we're gonna flatten this out now, and it's gonna be able to take on a lot of new responsibilities. I think the flattening out process is good. I like that. Yeah, it gives me a more a more defined shape. We can be a little bit careful here now. We've done it again. It has semi-split there, and it's split there. Not so bad at the back there, but it's fine. That one's coming out lovely jubbly, mate. It's all... Don't forget, these are like, they're almost like a bread, like a keema bread. So, keep that there. Yeah, so they're almost like a keema bread. You know, they're meant to be, you know, they're meant to have a little bit of desperation on what's actually going on. It's a quality product that needs supervision and lots of love. Okay, I'm just going to have a little look under here, and it's nice. Right, we're going to whack this under the grill now. I'm going to turn that right off. Fucking hell. That is fucked. Wow. Oh my god. Well, I've got issues. Fucking hell. I was just starting to get a bit of smokage out. And as you know, I'm not really a... I'm not a fan of the old smokage. Don't like it. Yeah. Right, so I've got this under the grill, and I'm literally gonna grill it out. So be back in a second. So I could just smell something kicking off there, so I weren't happy with that. So yeah, so we're just gonna run a nice little bit of butter over it. Right, and that'll just help to relieve any form of slight problems and issues. All right, so that's how we're going to go with it. Okay, right, I'm going to deliver it. I'm going to deliver it for you. It's like giving birth to a new baby born flatbread. Oh, okay, there we are. Look at that. I mean, that was quite nice. So, I think that's right. I think that's right. That's nice. That'd be nice and like meaty and that. Do you know what I mean? Which is basically what we're after. Right, same again. Straight in. I want that off the grill. I've got to do these at intermittent intervals because I can't have everything on at the same time. It's too hot. But I'm literally sweltering here, do you know what I mean? I'm in swelterisation situations going on here. Do you know what I mean? So, right, okay, the dough. Right, this one ain't as big, so I don't know how I'm going to do this. But I know how I'm going to do it because I am the master. I am. You know, this is my forte, yeah, I'm the curry king. At the end of the day, if I can't do it, then nobody else can. So, I do have a lot of galactic responsibilities, do you know what I mean? It's just, sometimes it's pressure, and sometimes it ain't. I gave a shout out to, obviously, to everyone yesterday. I actually forgot Mr. Allen, so there's a shout out to Mr. Allen, and he's that pie he done the other day was fucking mental. And then Tracy came back with saying pretty groovy as well, to be honest with you. I'm going to put the rest of that meat in. Yeah, Tracy hit back, she hit, you know, if that was a boxing match, mate, that would have been almost a KO, to be honest with you. So she hit back with her inspiration, okay, which I thought was extremely impressive. So I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm just going to press it down. Okay, getting a little bit of splittage already. Yeah, this will be a messy one. I think that's a guarantee. To be honest, it's almost bust. It's trying to break out. It's like meat contained in Alcatraz. It's like literally I want out of it. It's literally, this is a keema meat that is from celebrity fucking get me out of here, because it's trying to literally break out of that dough, because the dough is just a bit too thin on this one, but it's fine. I'm going to leave it. Fuck it, it's fine. I ain't going to do anything to it. There's absolutely no point, so it's hard, you know. Sometimes when you're as amazing as I am, yeah, things can get like out of hand. Yeah, like what we're going to have with the rice. I'm checking that rice. Right, that rice is done, isn't it? Right, the rice is... Okay. Well, it hasn't quite come out the colour I wanted, to be honest with you. It's a bit weak. I'm not going to chuck any more turmeric in. I just don't think that's going to... well, I could do it. It looks a bit weak to me, to be honest with you. I'm not happy with the rice. The turmeric, it hasn't coloured it enough. Like, it hasn't... I'm going to try just chucking some in and see what happens, but I've got to stir it. Otherwise, it's all going to be all patchy, isn't it? Yeah, the rice. I'm not loving the rice, to be honest with you. So I'm going to keep it as it is and see what comes up and comes out of it at the end of the day. There's not a lot I can do. This is all out of my hands at the moment, so I'm literally just concentrating on what we're doing. Yeah. You know, sometimes that can be one of the problems with these like multifaceted ideas. Yeah. Sometimes we get a bit, you know, we get a little bit ahead of ourselves sometimes, and I always don't think that's a good idea. I'm just doing something really sneaky off camera. So, well, I've just put some of the fine herbs in with that butter. So I'm going to give it another buttering, and it's got a bit of greenery on it, so it looks even better. And that is just pure amazement. Alright, and that is just giving me some, yeah, that's a bit better. So I've just literally just flinged some green herbs in some butter and then chucked it on. Yeah, chucked it on like our legend basically would do that. Yeah, so right, I'm saying that this rice is definitely done. I need to strain it. So, and then with this, I'm literally just gonna I'm just gonna literally strain it and then chuck it in the fridge. Okay, okay. I'm not organised on this at all. Okay. I mean, it's gone a little bit peelery, but we've still got things to do on it. I'm keeping an eye on that. Is that burning or? That's burning, isn't it? Right, that's burning. It's under, in the grill. Right, that's in the grill. Grill's on. Same procedure. That's off, and that can go off now because the rice is done. So thank fuck for that. Right. Okay. Well, I've got the peeler. I'm gonna have time to double bath it basically. I'm literally just gonna empty it and stick it in the fridge. So to cool down as much as I can. Right, that fridge is nice and cold. I might literally just stick my head in the fridge all day. Right, I'm just gonna chuck it under. I could have showed you it, but there's no point. It's just what it is, isn't it? So I know everyone's looking at this laughing, but don't worry about it. It's not a problem. It really ain't. Right, okay. Right, I'm going to let that one grill off, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, right, we're going to pull this absolute beauty out of the fucking oven. Okay, that's cold. That's what we want. We're going to turn the grill off. Same deal again. I'm going to have to go grill pan. Lovely. I need a little bit more butter, so I'm going to have to reload on the butter. That's nice. That's fine. Right, okay, that's the, oh shit, the handle's off. There we go, look at that. Oh, that beauty. Yeah. That's a lovely, beautiful keema on there. Right, so I just slide that one out. Look at that. Amazing. That's got some real power there, that has, so yeah, really is doing me proud. I'm proud to, you know, put my name to that. Yeah, Sergeant's he's not only doing it, yeah, he's putting his name to it. Putting Sergeant that did this. Yeah, more than skill really, if I'm honest with you. I mean, there's a lot to do with like knowledge and things like that, but it's mainly, it is when it comes down to it, when the metal, when the cookie comes to the crumble, yeah, and the geezer puts his socks on, it is a lot to do with literally just ability. Yeah, it's just it's the truth of the matter. I can't deny it. You know, some of us have got other skills, yeah, and some of us haven't, and that's how it is. Yeah, we're just going to get this warmed up and through. I've just added in another bombshell, which is the obviously the butter and the fine herbs. Have some of that. That is quality. That's just going to ring. Yeah, that's quality. That's going to be beautiful. Right, okay, here we go. Right, we're going to do the same again for the last time. It's stuck this one. Right, this one is, oh, this one. Right, this could be juicy. Hang on. Right, it's going to fall apart. This one is a bit. This one's not having it. All right, okay, it's not a problem. All right, this one is literally just like a bit of fried mince with some, with literally just some dough around it. Really, I can't really call this a naan, this one, but we're going to stick with it. We're going to see how it gets on. Yeah, in the greater good of what is to come. All right, so. What have we learned so far? Yep. Well, the first things we've learned today is when you're deciding to do a curry, don't do it when it's about to be a bit of a mini heat wave coming. Yep. So I didn't know, because I've assumed that was it, the summer over, thinking thank fuck for that I've managed to escape another summer. I'm not a massive fan of summer, to be honest with you. So, and now you've got to let us sit here and watch me do this. So, right, don't worry about that. I'll do that in a bit. I'm gonna have to tidy it up. I've got no choice. Right, okie dokie. Right, okay, right, we're back. Right, we've got no music. I've got knobheads outside doing roadworks or something, and I've suddenly got no fucking internet. So I don't know what's going on now. So. If they cut through a cable, I'm going to be well pissed off. Don't know. I don't even know if they've done that. Fucking hell. Right, yeah, so now I've literally got to do the pilau rice. I was going to put, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. Why? I've still got no fucking internet. This is bullshit. Oh, man, that's a nightmare. Fuck's sake. Shit. Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm having a moment attack. Oh, that is bullshit. Right, let's get this up top right. Let's get it done. Let's get it under the grill. Let's get the grill on and get it ready. Oh, I'm so not happy with that. If they've cut through a cable, that'd be bullshit. Why have we got no internet? That is bollocks. Right, okay, I've got to think strategically now, alright? Because I've only got a certain amount of memory space on this, and we're already up to problems. But I've still got to do the pilau, and I've still got to serve it up. Yeah, so I can't offload this onto my channel to make room for like more memory space. Do you know what I mean? So, right, I'm going to call that done and in. We're just going to get this off. I'm going to bring out the actual curry. Now, I've added a few additions to the curry, alright. I whacked in some green beans, a few more potatoes and some more tomato, alright. So, but that's the actual curry. I mean, that is it done. Can't get it. I mean, that's it done. Right. So it looks, it will be mental, right? So that's that. Right, I'm going to see what's going on. Right, think with the cunt outside has actually cut into a wire, I'm going to be fuming. That is unbelievable. I can't believe that. Right, I'll pause this while this is doing it. Right, okay, that is it. I'm calling it. That's the third naan done. Right, okay, I'm calling it. That's just how it is. I've still got no internet. This is quite worrying now. So I'm just going to splash that over. I'm going to make up for it with herbal decorations. Okay, there we go. Bit of that, bit of this. Nice. I'm going to leave this one off as an experiment that went a bit wrong. So, right, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this now. Right, now I've got no internet and I need to. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try a reset and see what happens. Hang on. Right, okay, I've had a bit of a clear up and there's nothing else I can do. I've still got no fucking internet. So I'm not happy at the moment. It's like, well, this is like bullshit, isn't it, really, to be honest with you. So I'm going to just do this. I'm not going to bother with the peeler rice. Like I am, obviously, I'm going to bother with it, but I'm not going to. It's just going to be flavoured peeler rice, I think, to be honest with you. So, right, now, as I do this, I did say to doesn't contain, not to just like chuck it all in willy-nilly. So we are going to have to live up to our duties on that, because I can't, otherwise I'll be a bit of a hypocrite, when I really. So you can see them lovely potatoes in there, absolutely lovely mushroom, tomatoes and the green beans and the chilies, all just, wow, just. It's like a bowl of goodness that was meant for the heart, and it got delivered to somewhere else. So here we go. I think that's it. That's it. I don't want to go too mad on that one. Right, this is it. This is the big reveal, really. It don't look as impressive as it should. I think the chicken needs to be. I'm going to have to manhandle it. I don't want to do that, but I'm going to have to. Yeah, just slightly more prominent. Yeah, you want to give it. I want to give it its due. I don't want it to be taken away from. All right. So you can see there, Mr. Marzi, I've wiped. Tried to get rid of all that guff from around the sides. Yeah. There we are. So we've got like at least a nice clean finish on it. It's a beautiful curry. It's I'd say it's probably one of me closest. It's there. It's had interventions and a lot of manuscripts that have been set up for it and things like that. Right, okay, so we're going to bring out the rice. So, like I said, slightly disappointed, but it is what it is. I'm not fannying around because I haven't got a lot of memory left on the phone, so there's nothing else I can do. It really ain't. So it's just a case of, it is what it is. It's just going to be flavoured peeler rice without the onions. So that's all it is. That was the only difference. You just have fried onions with it, where this there isn't. The rice is not going to look like much. To be honest with you, it really ain't. It's just going to be the case of there's some rice to dip your curry in. That's really, sadly, all that is boiled down to really at the moment, because I've got a phone. I'm going to have to phone the internet provider and say what the fuck is going on. Right, do you know what I mean? Right, there's the naans. So we always put the curry at the back, don't we? So we'll have that. Absolutely lush. And there we go. And that's all I can do, really, chaps. Do you know what I mean? So we'll get for a close-up, we'll do a picture, and then we'll fuck off. Hang on. Okay, and the phone weren't even charging either, so fuck knows how much batteries left on this. Right, here's the curry. So it's all see there. Alright. So really, it's quite reduced down quite a bit. So it is going to be, ain't going to be as juicy as I did last do it, but the flavours are a lot. There's the rice. I mean, there's nothing else I can say, is there? That's the rest of the naans. So we've got two lovely naanages there going on. Alright, it's keema naans, that is, obviously, because that's the meat exploding out of it. Here's the rest of the actual curry. There you go. That's it. Right, okay, right, you smelly fuckers. Right, with that, I love you all. I'll see you another time, and take it easy. Be good.